Hey Nashville, cook dinner with me real quick for my family of 5 before I head to the legislature for tonight's Senate floor session. But before I walk out this door, we need to talk about something that's about to quietly change Nashville for the next 50 years. And most Nashville residents have no idea it's even happening. Hi, I'm Senator Charlene Oliver. I represent Senate District 19 in Nashville. And let's talk about what's going on the East Bank and why you need to be paying attention. So I have a personal stake in this because the entire East Bank is in my Senate district. Nashville's only majority minority Black Senate district. So you probably wonder what I'm making, but I saw this little viral video with the cucumber salad and the cilantro and the onions and the egg and chili oil. So I'm trying to make that. We'll see how it works. Okay, back to what I was saying. Before I was ever a senator, I stood up against the Oracle deal and pushed back on public tax incentives being handed out with no real community benefit. I was vocal then, and I got something to say now. I was also initially the lead sponsor of the East Bank Authority legislation back in 2023. But when it became clear that the decisions were being made without my constituents' input, and when I saw the political games were being played behind the scenes, I withdrew my name on the bill because my integrity is not for sale. I saw the writings on the wall and didn't want to put my name on legislation that would ultimately hurt the people I represent. So tomorrow, Tuesday, Metro Council is voting on a rezoning proposal for the old scrapyard on the East Bank. And this is a generational project. So let's talk about the scrapyard. Developers purchased that site, 45 acres of industrial land along the Cumberland River for $245 million. And now they want Metro Council to rezone it so they can build 14 luxury high-rises, some of them up to 40 stories tall. Yes, 40 stories tall. On land that is landlocked, mind you, in the southern part of the East Bank, right next to Interstate 24, which is already the most congested stretch of highway in the entire state of Tennessee. There is no plan on the table for how to handle that traffic. No real solution for how East Nashville residents will be able to even get out of their own neighborhood. And they want your council members to just vote yes. Now let's talk about something else that don't sit right with me. They're trying to rename the scrapyard to be called the East Bend. Now who told them that was okay? Because what we're not about to do is erase the history, the culture, and the working class legacy of that land. Slap a bougie new name on it to sell luxury apartments and think that honors the Black and working class communities who have lived in East Nashville for generations. This is textbook gentrification. You erase the history, you rebrand the neighborhood, and the people who built that community get priced out and pushed out without so much as an acknowledgement, not even a nod, nothing. Now let me put this in context because this rezoning vote doesn't exist in a vacuum. Right now, simultaneously, there's the Oracle headquarters on the East Bank that hasn't broke ground, by the way, and they just laid off 30,000 of their workers globally. We also have the new Tennessee Titans Stadium being built. We have the new Tennessee Performing Arts Center getting relocated to the East Bank with renderings just released a few days ago. There's the entire Imagine East Bank vision plan that was developed by Metro Planning Department. Not to mention the silly toll lanes TDOT is set to build on Interstate 24 in 2027, which will further choke traffic along the East Bank and Southeast Davidson County. Now, up in the legislature, there's a bill moving through to expand the downtown tourist development zone and divert surplus revenue, otherwise being told to me as play money, from our convention center, money that could go back to Nashvillians in the form of affordable housing, more school funding for our public schools, or better infrastructure and transit. But instead, it's being used to attract mega events like the Super Bowl, the World Cup, and even WrestleMania, and to give property tax refunds to downtown bars. Meanwhile, we all sitting here still paying for groceries, childcare, and rent that keeps going up. Metro officials promised that the East Bank would not be an extension of Broadway. No honky-tonks, no bachelorettes, and yet, here we are making zoning decisions that could lead to more tax havens for tourists. At what point do we start asking, what's in it for us, Nashville residents? Now, let me tell you who are the players because you deserve to know who's working behind the scenes on this. Councilmember Jacob Cupin is the sponsor of this rezoning proposal. And the lobbyist pushing hard for these real estate developers, his name is Sam Reed of the lobbying firm Jigsaw. This is the same lobbyist, y'all, who is out here telling Nashville residents that Elon Musk underground Tesla tunnels are the answer to our transportation problems. Now I want you to sit with that for a moment. And then there's Republican House Speaker Cameron Sexton, who might be known as the unofficial mayor of Nashville. Why? Because he can't keep his nose out of Nashville business, and he has made it his personal mission to insert himself into all of the economic affairs of Nashville. He and other state Republicans have passed a slew of hostile bills over the past 2 years, stripping local control away from Nashville's mayor and Metro Council. They use the state funding as a lever to say, do it our way because we're giving you money. That is state government overreach, and Nashvillians are paying the price. So here's what I need you to do right now, tonight or first thing tomorrow morning. Contact your Metro Council member. Tell them we need more than 40-story high rises. We need a traffic study. We need infrastructure plan before any of this gets approved. Tell them no more luxury development without public investments and community benefits for Nashville residents. And tell them they promised that the East Bank would not become another Broadway. So tell them to keep their promises. Nashville, we keep getting told this is all being done for us. But luxury high rises, mega events, and downtown bar tax breaks are not for us. We deserve development that serves the people who actually live here, not just the people who visit. I've got a Senate floor session to catch, so tonight I'm going to finish this dinner, but I needed y'all to know what was going on tomorrow before the vote, because this decision will shape the cities for decades. Because once it's approved, we don't get to hit rewind and go back. This is a generational decision. And if we're not paying attention now, we're going to be living with the consequences for decades. Let's make sure Nashville still belongs to the people who call it home. Oh, and don't forget to go vote in the May 5th primary. Early voting is going on now until April 30th.